Mist fights back to tie it up at 2-2. He's coming off 3 straight wins across his last few games. Lancer is pulling ahead here, putting a little bit of distance between himself and Mist. Mist is still riding that 16-14 win from earlier today. Lancer grabs a 4-2 cushion to seize control. Lancer, rank 21 on the ladder, is flipping the script. Mist picks him off the ramp to tie this series up. He's sitting higher on the ladder at rank 16. Deadlocked at 4-4. Lancer and Mist are wide open. Whoa, half a second for that kill. Insane. Lancer knocks him off the ramp and survives by a thread to lead 5-4. Unreal barely survives with 26 HP to take the lead. Lancer is currently 9-16 in the last 24 hours, meaning he struggled quite a bit throughout the day. This makes the current lead even more impressive since he's playing against the grain of his recent form. We'll see if he can keep this momentum through the half. Lancer takes a 7-5 lead. He's defying the odds here. Since Mist entered this match on a 3-game win streak, Lancer has the early advantage, but Mist is still well within striking distance. Side swap, fresh start. Lancer edges ahead 7-6 to keep the pressure on. Coming off a 16-14 win over him just now. Mist levels it at 7-7. We're back to square one. He's playing the role of the favorite here. Boom! He shuts down that run with a clean kill, taking 3 in a row to lead 8-7. He's keeping that momentum from the 13-11 win over Havoc. Lancer breaks that run to tie it up at 8-8. Way longer battle this time to get the reset. Coming up. Lancer strikes again to nudge ahead 9-8. Lancer is fighting through a tough 3-game losing streak. Mist catches him from the ramp to bring this right back to a dead heat. Pure battle of the upper half here. Lancer picks him off the ramp to pull ahead by 2. Lancer is playing against a 30% win rate in his last 10. Complete stalemate. Lancer and Mist are locked at 10-10. Another quick reset, just over a second. Lancer is pulling ahead here, moving within striking distance of the finish line. Lancer is shaking off that 11-13 loss to Havoc. Mist takes it from the ramp. We are headed straight for overtime. A bit more drawn out this time to force the reset. Lancer doesn't even take a hit here, putting himself on match point at 12-11. Cleanest kill he's had in a while. Game over. Lancer shuts it down to take the map 13-11. He really fought through that slump to stop Mist's hot streak. Tough way to lose for the favorite. What a fight. Welcome everyone. Lancer and Havoc face off on Dunes, with a clear favorite looking to secure another win. Havoc leads the head-to-head with 475 wins over Lancer. He usually has the upper hand in this rivalry, including their most recent meeting. The question is whether Lancer can actually break that pattern today. Havoc edges ahead 2-1, putting Lancer under pressure. He's currently top quartile on the ladder. Untouched. He makes it 3 in a row, leaving Lancer with nothing. Insane speed, just over a second to end it. That's 4 in a row. He ends this in just over a second without taking a hit. Wow. He survives on just 14 health, 5 in a row for Havoc after a total pure chaos on that last one, but he keeps coming out on top. He's just too fast. 6 in a row for Havoc, leaving Lancer with only 1. Mirroring that 13-11 result from their last meeting. He doesn't even take a hit. 7 in a row for Havoc, pushing the lead to 7-1. Boom! Lancer snaps the run and brings it to 2-7. Lancer coming off a 13-11 win against Mist just now. Whoa, a total slugfest. He barely survives that exchange to make it 8-2. Another close call, leaving him with only 24 health. Unreal. He barely scrapes by after both players trade heavy damage, making it 9-2 before the break. Another nail-biter, leaving him with only 26 health. Havoc takes a 10-2 lead into the break. This plays exactly to the script, mirroring a head-to-head history where Havoc wins 72% of the time. Lancer needs a huge response after that 7-round slide. Side swap, Lancer needs a reset. Havoc is just cruising now. Lancer has no answer for that kind of pace. Rank 8 on the ladder, just playing his game. He shuts down that momentum instantly. Havoc is at match point 12-2. Clean finish, not a single hit take. Boom, 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 boom! He shuts the door with a clean kill to take the map. He just had Lancer's number today. Not even a contest once he found that gear. Welcome to the Berserk League. Mist and Havoc face off on Mapas, with the favorite looking for another win. Havoc holds a 73% win rate against Mist across over 300 matches. Despite that history, Mist actually took their most recent meeting in a close fight. The question is whether Havoc can reclaim that historical edge here. Havoc picks him up from the ramp to take a 2-round lead. He's a top quartile player on the ladder for a reason. Mist fights back to tie it up at 2-all. Pure reflex, that was under a second. Mist pulls ahead 3-2 to seize the momentum. Underdog flipping the script early here. These rounds are over in a blink. Neither player is giving the other a second to breathe. Havoc strikes back to lead it 4-3, coming off a dominant 13-2 win against Lancer. Havoc plucks him off the ramp to make it 3 in a row. Havoc rank 8 on the ladder is asserting himself. Mist snaps the run with a clean hit, bringing the score to 4-5. Still looking for a way to bridge that gap between rank 8 and 7. Havoc is playing at a 70% win rate over his last 10 matches. He's carrying that recent form into this set to distance himself from the underdog. We'll see if Mist can find a way to break this rhythm. Mist 4, Havoc 8. This is playing out exactly as expected with the favorite in control. Havoc is leveraging that 73% head-to-head win rate to keep Mist at arm's length heading into the switch. Sides swap, Mist needs a reset. Wow, a total slugfest. He survives by a thread to make it 4-9. Unreal, he survives that with barely 20 health. Havoc cruises to a 10-4 lead right now. He's playing with the confidence of a top quartile player. Mist plucks him off the ramp to keep this from becoming a blowout. Coming off a tight 16-14 win in their last head-to-head. Mist claws back to 6-10, still chasing Havoc. Coming off a tough 11-13 loss to Lancer earlier today. Insane. He survives a total bloodbath with just 14 health to make it 6-11. Pure chaos. He's just refusing to go down. Another absolute war. He clings to life with just 14 health to make it 7-11. 2 rounds in a row decided by a sliver of health. Frantic exchange where both players hit everything, but Havoc survives to reach match point. Man, they both just traded everything in that exchange. Boom, Havoc deletes him from the ramp to close it out for 13-7. He just had too much for Mist today. Havoc keeps that head-to-head dominance alive and takes the win. Welcome everyone. Lancer and Mist are facing off on orange with the slight favorite looking for a win. Lancer holds a 691-600 lead in their all-time head-to-head. He actually beat Mist in their last encounter as well, which seems to be fueling his confidence in this series. The question is whether Mist can shake that mental edge. He doesn't even take damage on that one. 3 in a row for Lancer. Our 18 on the ladder is struggling to respond. Finally, a scrappy exchange where Mist digs deep to break that run and make it 3-1. The slight favorite finally gets on the board. 2 in a row for Mist, showing real resilience to pull this within 1. 2 quick kills in a row to erase that lead. Lancer pulls ahead again to make it 4-2. Lancer coming off a tough 2-13 loss to Havoc. Lancer has a 10-17 record over the last 24 hours, but he is playing the best CS of his day right now. He is outperforming a higher rated opponent on the ladder, and this scoreline is starting to reflect that gap in momentum. The question is whether Mist can stop the slide. Mist snaps that run, bringing the score to 6-3. He's actually the higher rated player on the ladder. He keeps this push alive with 2 in a row, cutting the lead to 6-4. The underdog is starting to flip the script. Lancer answers back to make it 7-4. Quick exchange there to keep the lead. 2 seconds for that kill, just a blink. Lancer leads 7-5. Mist entered this as the slight favorite, but he hasn't been able to take control. Lancer's 54% all-time head-to-head edge is showing here as he holds a narrow lead heading into the switch. Sides. Swap. Time for a reset. Wow, a total bloodbath. He barely survives with 23 HP to keep this comeback alive. Insane. That's 2 in a row where he's barely walked away. Lancer pushes it to 8-6 to regain some breathing room. Lancer is playing the better CS of the two today. Lancer extends his cushion to 9-6. Mist is currently on a 2-loss streak in his recent form. Both players land hits, but Mist survives the exchange to keep this comeback moving. 2 seconds on the clock, just a blur of a round. He doesn't take a single hit there. 2 in a row for Mist as he keeps climbing back. The favorite is finally starting to dictate the pace. Lancer halts the run to hold a 10-8 grip. Both playing in the upper half of the ladder today. Lancer is pulling away here. A 3-round lead is a tough mountain to climb in a sprint like this. Under 2 seconds, just a total blur. Unreal. He survives a total slugfest to make it 12-8 and reach match point. Rough way to end that, barely hanging on with 21 HP. Boom. He survives a total slugfest to win 4 straight and take the map 13-8. He just had Mist's number all day, overcoming a lower map win rate to extend that all-time lead. Welcome to Berserk League. Lancer and Havoc face off on Dunes, with the clear favorite looking to keep their streak. Havoc leads their head-to-head with 476 wins. He has dominated this specific matchup historically, including a blowout against Lancer on this same map just a few matches ago. The question is whether Lancer can actually break that pattern today. Havoc edges it 2-1 as Lancer struggles to respond. Havoc, top quartile on the ladder, is playing exactly to his rank. Lancer keeps trading blows here. We're dead even, and this match is wide open. He's coming off a 13-8 win against Mist. Lancer seizes the lead, making it 3-2 now. 2 seconds for that kill, just a blink. Unreal. He doesn't even take a hit, making it 3 in a row. The underdog is flipping the script on the favorite. He picks him right off the box. That's 4 in a row for Lancer. A total reversal from that 13-2 blowout they just had. Havoc snaps that run. He shows some real resilience to bring it back to 5-3. Quick reaction there, just over 2 seconds. Lancer is currently 11-17 in the last 24 hours. He's fighting through a rough day overall, yet he's managing to outplay the favorite in this specific series. If he can maintain this pace, it'll be a significant outlier for his recent form. Havoc takes another one to make it 6-5, continuing his climb before the break. Just one more before the half reps. 6-6 at the half. Lancer is defying the odds here, holding his own against a player who wins 72% of their head-to-head matchups. Havoc expected a cruise, but this is a genuine fight. Side swap, fresh start. He takes this one without taking a hit, continuing to claw his way back to 7-6. Fast reflex there, under 2 seconds to end it. Lancer picks him right off the box to lock this back up at 7-all. Havoc ranks 7 on the ladder, can't shake him. He survives a scrap to take the lead 8-7, showing real grit in this comeback. Rough scrap there, both players left with low health. Havoc breaks the streak and takes a 2-round lead, showing great resilience in this comeback. The favorite is starting to look like the favorite again. Havoc pulls ahead 9-8 to reclaim the momentum, coming off a 19-13 run over the last day. He doesn't take a single hit here, pushing his lead to 10-8 as the comeback continues. Exactly what you'd expect from the clear favorite. Havoc catches him from the box to make it 11-8, continuing his steady climb. Pure speed there, just over 1 second to end it. Boom. He doesn't take a hit to make it 3 in a row, putting Havoc at match point. Pure speed there, ending it in under 2 seconds. Lancer knocks him off the box to keep this alive, making it 9-12. Refuses to go quietly. He doesn't take a hit to make it 2 in a row, showing incredible resilience to keep this match alive.
Boom! He cleans him up without taking a hit to complete the comeback and take the map.
He really had to dig deep to stop Lancer's momentum this time. Way closer than that last Toons meeting. He had to work for that. Welcome to the Berserk League. Mist and Havoc meet on Mapas, with the favorite looking for another strong win. Mist catches him right off the ramp to start things off. Havoc enters this as the top quartile player on the ladder. Havoc owns the head-to-head history with 279 wins over Mist. He actually beat Mist 13-7 on this same map just a few matches ago, so he has the experience here. The question is whether Havoc can pivot after this slow start. Havoc responds with a clean kill, showing some resilience to make it 3-1. The favorite starts to push back after a shaky opening. Mist pulls ahead 4-1, leaving Havoc chasing the game. Coming off a 3-win streak in his last 10. Mist hits 5, putting Havoc in a deep hole. He's really struggling to mirror that 13-10 win over Lancer. Whoa, a total slugfest. He barely survives that exchange to make it 5-2. Insane. He barely holds on to that with 26 HP. Mist is 15-17 in the last 24 hours, but he's playing far above that average today. He's currently upsetting a player who has won 3 straight in his last 10. It will be interesting to see if Mist can keep this pace up. Mist dominates the pace, cruising to a 7-3 lead. Quick trade, just 2 seconds on the clock. Mist catches him from the ramp and he is just sailing away with this lead. The underdog is completely flipping the script on the favorite. Mist leads 8-4. This is a total shock given Havoc wins 73% of their head-to-head meetings. The favorite is struggling to keep up while the underdog puts himself in a great spot for the win. Side swap, fresh start. Mist picks him right off the ramp to keep this lead growing. Havoc's 2012 day isn't showing at all. Mist extends the gap to 9-5, just suffocating him. The number 7 player on the ladder tries to claw back. Havoc picks him up from the ramp, cutting into that lead with 2 in a row, mirroring that 13-10 win he just had over Lancer. Mist hits double digits to go up 10-6. Mist is flipping the script after that 8-13 loss to Lancer. Mist holds a commanding 10-7 lead right now. Fast exchange under 2 seconds. Havoc snaps the streak with another win, continuing this resilient climb back into the game. He's the highest rated guy on the ladder right now. Boom! He doesn't even take a hit, making it 3 in a row as the comeback continues. Cleanest kill of the match, barely 2 seconds on the clock. Mist shuts him down in less than a second to make it 11-9. Total shutdown, not even a second on the clock. He picks him up from the ramp without taking a hit, keeping this comeback alive at 11-10. The favorite finally starts to push back. Unreal. He doesn't take a scratch to tie this up at 11-11, completing an incredible climb back into the match. Mist shuts him down without taking a hit to reach match point at 12-11. Quickest reaction of the last few rounds. Boom! He doesn't take a single hit to close it out and take the map 13-11. He just completely shook off that history and played the spoiler against the number 7 guy on the ladder. What a fight! Welcome to the arena. Lancer takes on Mist today with the favorite looking for a strong victory. Lancer leads the head-to-head 692-600 over the course of their history. He also took their most recent meeting in a convincing win, which suggests a psychological edge despite the ladder ratings. We'll see if Mist can flip the script here. Lancer pushes ahead 2-1, putting Mist on the defensive. The slight favorite is struggling to find an answer here. These rounds are over in the blink. Mist doesn't have time to breathe before Lancer finds the shot. He doesn't even take a hit. That's 3 in a row for Lancer. Lancer is playing like the higher seeded guy here. Finally, Mist breaks the run and shows some resilience, pulling it back to 4-2. The slight favorite is starting to wake up. Another one for Mist, who stays untouched to make it 4-3. That's 2 in under 5 seconds combined. Lancer has been struggling today with an 11-18 record over the last 24 hours. He just came off a loss to Havoc in his previous match, so this lead is a welcome bounce back for him. The question is if he can maintain this momentum. Wow, he claws his way back to a 5-5 tie, erasing that early deficit. The slight favorite is finally playing to his seeding. Mist catches him from the boost, taking 3 in a row to seize the lead before the break. Perfect timing to wrap the half. Tough way to give up the lead right before the break. 6. This is exactly the toss-up we expected. Both players traded 3 round streaks to keep this dead even. We'll see if Mist can use his 49% map win rate to pull ahead after the switch. Side, swap, fresh start. A 10 standoff that ends with Mist untouched, continuing his climb back into this match. The favorite is finally playing like the ladder expects. He doesn't take a single hit, moving to 8-6 as the comeback continues. 2 in a row without taking a single hit. And again, 3 in a row for Mist, who's now just 4 away from the win. The ladder's higher rated player is firmly in control. Unreal. He doesn't take a hit and makes it 4 in a row to lead 10-6. That was a blink and you miss it, kid. He keeps it rolling with 5 in a row, moving to 11-6 as the comeback peaks. The ladder's higher rated player is simply too consistent. 6 in a row for Mist, who now sits at match point. He's playing exactly to that higher ladder rating. Boom! Lancer snaps that run with a clean kill to keep the match alive. Quick reaction there to stop the slide. He does it again. 2 in a row for Lancer, leaving Mist just 1 win away from victory. Clean look there, not taking a single hit again. Boom! Mist shuts it down without taking a hit to complete the comeback and take the map. He finally gets one back on Lancer and flips that head-to-head script. Just a cleaner day for Mist. Welcome everyone, Lancer and Havoc meet on Fast Aim, where the favorite looks to maintain their lead. Havoc has won 72% of their head-to-head matches over a huge sample size. He also took their most recent meeting, so Lancer is fighting a steep uphill battle here. The question is if Lancer can actually break that pattern today. He doesn't even take a hit. That's 3 in a row for Lancer. Havoc top quartile on the ladder is struggling here. 4 in a row. Lancer is just taking over this match. Total flip from their last meeting where Havoc took it 13-10. Wow. Havoc survives with just 7 HP after catching him from the planks. Unreal. He barely walks away from that one. He makes it 2 in a row, showing real resilience to keep this close at 4-2. The clear favorite is finally starting to push back. He catches Lancer off the ramp, making it 3 in a row. Lancer's lead is practically gone after that quick exchange. Lancer answers back with a clean kill to make it 5-3. Purely instinctive. That was a lightning fast exchange. He picks Lancer off the ramp without taking a hit, continuing this climb back into the match. The favorite is refusing to let this slip away. Lancer is playing against a tough 11-19 record over the last 24 hours. He is fighting through a rough day overall, but he is managing to hold the lead regardless. The question is if he can keep this momentum through the half. Lancer leads 7-5. This is a shock result given Havoc wins 72% of their head-to-head matchups. The underdog is defying the history books here, though Havoc's late surge keeps this very close. Side swap, time for a reset. He doesn't take a single hit here, continuing to claw back into this game. The clear favorite is refusing to let this slip. Lancer edges ahead 8-6, regaining some breathing room. Quick exchange there, just over 2 seconds. He survives a couple of shots to take the round, chipping away at that lead. Insane, that exchange was under 2 seconds. Lancer pulls ahead 9-7, extending his narrow cushion. Fastest exchange of the match so far. He catches Lancer in a quick scrap to bring the score to 9-8, continuing his climb back into this. The ladder's top quartile player is finally tightening the gap. Boom! He doesn't take a single hit to tie this up at 9-9. Total reset here, just over a second for that kill. Lancer strikes back to lead 10-9 in this frere. Lancer is fighting through a 30% win rate over his last 10. Unreal. He fights through the damage to tie it at 10-10, erasing that 4-round deficit. Tough break for him to lose that edge after such a fast kill. Havoc catches him from the ramp without taking a hit, moving just 2 rounds away from the win. The favorite is finally asserting his authority here. Havoc catches him from the ramp to make it 3 in a row, hitting match point. Another sub 2-second exchange to put him in control. Lancer snaps the run with a clean kill to keep the game alive. He forces this deep into the final stretch. A much slower exchange to break that run. Lancer catches him from the ramp to tie this at 12-12, forcing overtime. Absolute deadlock as we head into the extra blocks. Lancer keeps it rolling with 3 straight, taking a 13-12 lead in overtime. Another sub 2-second kill to seize the lead. Havoc catches him from the ramp to tie this at 13-13, refusing to let this lead slip. This is swinging wildly. Every single round in overtime has gone to a different winner so far. Pure grit from the rank 21 player to keep this alive. Lancer catches him from the ramp to make it 2 in a row. Underdog is completely flipping the script on the favorite. Boom! Lancer shuts it down from the ramp to take the map. He just shattered a lifetime of bad history in overtime to pull off the upset. Havoc couldn't close it out. What a fight. Welcome everyone, Mist and Havoc take on Redline today with the favorite looking to maintain his dominant record. Havoc has won 73% of their total encounters, while Mist managed to take their most recent meeting. The long-term history here heavily favors the top quartile player. We have to see if Mist can actually break that trend today. Both players land heavy hits, but he survives the exchange to make it 3 in a row. Havoc, rank 9 on the ladder, is playing like it. Mist knocks him off the ramp without taking a hit, showing some real resilience here. Cleanest kill of the match so far. Unreal Mist survives with 13 HP after knocking him off the ramp, making it 2 in a row. The underdog is flipping the script on the favorite. Havoc holds a 4-2 lead, keeping his grip. Fastest kill we've seen yet. He refuses to go away, chipping back to 3-4 in this effort to close the gap. Fastest exchange of the set. So boom, he wipes him off the ramp to tie it up at 4-4, completing the climb back. The underdog has completely erased the lead. Havoc edges ahead 5-4 to reclaim the lead. He's coming off a 19-13 day so far. Havoc has a 19-13 record over the last 24 hours. He's carrying that momentum into this set to erase the memory of his recent loss to Mist. The question is whether Mist can find a way to hold this run. Both players land heavy shots, but Havoc survives the exchange to make it 3 in a row. The top quartile player is reclaiming control here. Havoc leads 8-4. This half is tracking exactly how we expected it to go. Havoc used the 4-round streak to pull away and uphold that 73% head-to-head win rate over Mist. Sides swap. Mist needs a reset. Mist claws one back, trailing Havoc 5-8 now. Insane speed on that kill, just over a second. Coming off that 13-11 win against him recently. Havoc pushes to 9-5, widening the gap further. Havoc is pulling away now. A 5-round lead makes this a steep climb for Mist. Mist makes it 6-10, still fighting the uphill battle. Mist is sitting at a flat 16-16 over the last day. Havoc is just 2 rounds away from closing this out. The gap is widening again. He's generally the clear favorite in this matchup. Mist catches him right off the ramp to keep this game within reach. Clean pick on the ramp to keep this game breathing. He doesn't even take a hit on that kill. Match point for Havoc. Pure speed on that kill. Boom. Havoc shuts it down to take the map. 13-7. He just couldn't shake that head-to-head curse. Havoc continues to own this matchup and keeps his grip on the top 10. Welcome to Italy. Lancer and Mist face off in this one, with Mist entering as the slight favorite. Lancer leads their head-to-head 690 to 601 over the long haul. He's coming off a win against Havoc just now, so he carries that momentum into a matchup where Mist has actually won the last 3 meetings. The question is whether Lancer can turn this career edge into a win today. Lancer holds a 2-1 grip on this series. Mist, rank 18 on the ladder, settles back in. Mist picks him off the wine to take control of the match, making it 3-1. He's fresh off that 13-8 win over Lancer earlier today. Another one for Mist, 3 in a row, and he doesn't even take a hit. The slight favorite is doing exactly what we expected. He knocks Lancer off the wine for 4 in a row. Lancer is struggling to find that same energy from his 16-13 win over Havoc. 5 in a row for Mist, who doesn't even take a hit to make it 5-2. Lancer's 46% all-time win rate is showing right now. Boom! Lancer snaps the streak with a clean kill, showing some real resilience to make it 3-5. Quick reaction there to keep this within striking distance. Lancer is sitting at 12-19 in the last 24 hours. That slump is weighing on him here, especially since he's already dropped the match to Mist today. The question is whether he can shake that trend before this gap widens. Mist pulls further ahead, now leading 7-3. Both players are essentially coin flips on this map historically. He doesn't even take a hit to start another 3-round run, leaving Lancer trailing 3-8. Insane speed, not even 2 seconds to end it. 3-9. We expected a toss-up, but Mist is running away with this. That 5-round streak turned a close start into a blowout, leaving Lancer fighting for air as they switch sides. Lancer needs a total reset here. Lancer claws one back, trailing 4-9 now. Sub 1 second kill to keep this fight alive. Mist pushes to 10-4, putting Lancer in deep. Sub 1 second reaction to shut that door. Lancer is trading rounds here, refusing to let Mist cruise to a quick finish. Rank 21 on the ladder refuses to go away. Lancer finds another, trimming the lead to 6-10. 2 in a row for him, keeping this within reach. Mist shuts down that mini run immediately. Lancer can't string enough together to close the gap. Lancer is fighting for every single round now, refusing to let the lead get out of hand. Mist wins the exchange to reach match point, leading 12-7. The slight favorite is just a step away from closing this out. Lancer catches him fast to deny the match point, bringing it to 8-12. Whoa, a quick read to keep the dream alive. He does it again. Lancer makes it 2 in a row to keep the score 9-12. Unreal. He just won 2 in a row with the exact same health. Boom. Mist shuts it down without taking a hit to take the map 13-9. He's now won 4 in a row against Lancer. Just completely owns the matchup right now. Welcome to Redline. Lancer takes on the favorite Havoc in this first to 13 rifle duel. Let's get started. Whoa, a total bloodbath. Havoc survives by a hair to take the lead 1-0. The top quartile talent on the ladder is showing here. Havoc leads the head-to-head 477 to 188, owning a huge historical advantage here. But Lancer actually beat him in their most recent meeting, so he knows he can get through. The question is, if Lancer can keep this momentum against the favorite. Havoc picks him up from the ramp to tie things up. 3-2. Coming off a clean 13-7 win over Miss today. Lancer edges ahead, clutching a tight 3-2 lead. The rank 8 player on the ladder is feeling the pressure. Havoc picks him right off the ramp to bring this back to a dead heat. Quick kill there, barely 2 seconds. Lancer pulls ahead 4-3, seizing the momentum. Lancer is flipping the script on the favorite here. Unreal Havoc catches him from the ramp and survives with just 15 HP to tie it 4-4. Insane. That's his second time surviving on a sliver of health. Lancer picks him off the boxes to reclaim the lead 5-4. Lancer's rank 21 spot is looking very competitive right now. Lancer is sitting on a 12-20 record over the last 24 hours, but he's playing the best game of his day right now. He's outperforming his recent form to keep the favorite at arm's length. We have to see if Havoc can stabilize before this slips away. Lancer leads 7-5 at the break. He is defying the odds here, pushing the favorite into a deficit despite Havoc's 72% head-to-head win rate. We'll see if Havoc can close this gap after the switch. Side swap, fresh start. Lancer holds a slim 7-6 cushion as we reset. Boom! Less than a second to end it. He's playing for his 2012 mark over the last day. Lancer takes him right there on the ramp to push the lead to 8-6. The underdog is flipping the script on the favorite here. Wow, he knocks him off the ramp and survives with just 16 HP. That's 3 times now he's survived on a sliver of health. Lancer picks him off the ramp to push the lead to 9-7. Havoc, top quartile on the ladder, is struggling to answer. Insane. He clears him off the ramp and survives on just 15 HP to make it 10-7. Man, he's just as lucky as the favorite today. Havoc answers back, showing some real resilience to bring it to 10-8. The favorite is finally stabilizing his side of the score. Lancer picks him up from the ramp to push the lead to 11-8. Lancer already took him 16-13 on fast aim earlier today. Havoc doesn't take a single hit here, showing real resilience to bring it to 11-9. Cleanest kill of the match so far. He doesn't take a single hit to break the streak, continuing this resilient climb to 11-10. Wow, a total wipeout. That's 3 straight for Havoc to tie this up at 11-11. Total shutdown. Not even a single shot fired back. Havoc picks him off the ramp for 4 in a row, hitting match point. The favorite is finally asserting his authority. Game over. He wipes him off the ramp to complete the comeback and take the map. Lancer pushed him to the absolute brink, but he just couldn't